products are unregulated and could be highly volatile. Please be aware of the risks before investing.
राज, बाबूजी के आशीर्वाद से हमने अपनी नई शुरुआत तो कर ली, पर अपना फ्यूचर प्लान कैसे करें?
बड़े बड़े शहरों में ऐसी छोटी छोटी बातें होती रहती हैं।
Looking for perfect start? Get a Bitcoin today. Download the Unocoin app.
जब मैं तेरी उम्र का था ना, तो एक सक्सेसफुल करियर, लॉन्ग टर्म प्लानिंग सब रेडी करके रख चुका था। और एक इन महाराज को देखो, पूरा दिन फोन में लगा रहेगा।
दैट प्लानिंग तो मैंने भी कर रखी है, Unocoin के साथ।
नए जमाने के साथ नई चीजें आजमाएं। Looking for Bitcoin? Download the Unocoin app.
Guys, we really need to work hard. This wasn't a good quarter. Tell me, are you happy with this?
Yes! Unocoin.
Want to earn Bitcoin? Just grab your phone and shake it. Download the Unocoin app.
Bitcoin.
Get a systematic buying plan from the Unocoin app to get your Bitcoin today. Download the Unocoin app.
नमस्ते डियर Unocoiners, एक बार फिर स्वागत है आप सबका इन अनदर एपिसोड ऑफ Unocoins AMA. So today we are going to be talking about something very interesting और इसको लेकर हमें पिछले कुछ टाइम से काफी रिक्वेस्ट भी आ रही हैं कि Web3 गेमिंग को लेकर के चर्चा करते हैं. तो आज के इस खास टॉपिक पे खास चर्चा के लिए we have a very 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 special guest, Priya Ratnam. How are you, Priya? How are you doing today?
Hello, Shambhavi. Good evening. I'm doing great. Thank you so much. Thanks for having me here.
No, actually it's lovely to have you here because बहुत सारे दिनों से हमें ये चीज, क्योंकि Web3 गेमिंग इंडिया इज अ प्लेस फॉर गेमर्स, और हम पिछले कुछ टाइम से देख रहे हैं कि Web3 गेमिंग एक बहुत ही ज्यादा वाइड स्पेक्ट्रम की ऑडियंस को कवर कर रहा है, स्पेशली इन इंडिया, बी इट फ्रॉम द मेटावर्स साइड ऑफ द थिंग्स और मे बी जनरल गेमिंग इन पर्टिकुलर. मतलब बहुत ही ज्यादा इंटरेस्ट पीक कर रहा है ऑडियंस के बीच में Web3 गेमिंग. सो उसकी भी बात करेंगे, बट आई रियली वांट टू नो कि ये पूरे क्रिप्टो ब्लॉकचेन स्पेस, गेमिंग स्पेस, Web3 स्पेस में हाउ डिड यू एंटर एंड व्हाट इज योर स्टोरी विद Web3?
Okay, fine. First of all, how are you doing, Shambhavi?
I'm great.
How is your journey so far with the space?
I mean, it's great because yeah, every day it's something new that I get to learn. रोज कुछ नया होता है और more so मतलब इतनी सारी existing चीजें हैं learn करने के लिए उसके बावजूद we see कि हाँ आज BRC 20 आ गया, आज कुछ नया आ गया. So obviously it's a very dynamic journey, I would say.
Excellent. Actually, it's a very, very interesting journey so far for me as well. So I have been started in 2016, 2016 in the cryptocurrency space. Technically, I started in 2017. Prior to that, also, I'm an entrepreneur, by the way. But when I started the crypto journey, this 8, 9 long years is a roller coaster ride. With what we are building right now, is actually made me a very strong entrepreneur. So I'm thoroughly enjoying the journey. It's so cool so far, and with a lot of learnings and a lot of lessons, lot of earnings, a lot of new technologies, new trends as well. Yeah.
Bilkul. So, tell us something about your startup, Priya. What interested you to start something in Web3 gaming, and what potential did you see in Web3 in particular to start a gaming platform?
Oh, I need to talk a little bit more about the history and the background of work which I have done before from 2016 and what made to get into the blockchain gaming. So I started my career with a platform called desiairdrops.com, desiairdrops.com. Like back in 2016, 2017, there was a huge trend on giveaways, airdrops, the ICOs. And then 2019 was IEOs. 2020 was NFTs, 2021 was Web3 gaming, 2022 was again gaming plus metaverse, and then 2023 right now is AI, which is
Yes.
Web4, AI plus Web3. That's called Web4 right now, the trend is. So following all these trends, I started my journey with desiairdrops.com. And then I've made a very good income with what we have worked on. And I have changed myself as an investor, started investing with a small amounts with the different exchanges, made a very big money with that. And then being a gamer, I thought like one day I was working with a company from the gaming background. I found it very much interesting. In fact, I met them personally in a conference as well. And these guys was telling Priya, why can't you play and check it out? So I've played the game. I found it really interesting. And then the income which we have made is really very big numbers. Like 3 of us have made a very good revenue. So I decided, look, like, why can't we make it as a bigger scale? Why can't I make it as a, vibrant community? Why can't I make it as a higher end technology? So we have started a gaming guild, and slowly we have started giving the rewards. We started onboarding the players. We started onboarding the influencers. We have started giving the players a lot many scholarships. So that's how we have started it. Yeah.
It's very interesting, honestly, and पिछले कुछ दिनों में, the kind of craziness we see around gaming in particular, then of course there's Web3 gaming is absolutely phenomenal. So,
Yes.
okay, so looks like Priya's gonna have a little break. Guys, तब तक आप मेरे को बताइए कि what do you...
I'm fine. I'm back. I'm back.
Okay,
Somebody's
he's back.
calling me. So yeah.
No problem, no problem. So, like I was saying, कि आज का हमारा title ही है is Web3 gaming the next big thing in India and worldwide. So we see the gaming industry in the past few months, past few years, I would say maybe a decade, it has made a lot of impact. मतलब अगर हम GTA की बात करें, उससे लेकर के अगर हम अभी हाल में Battlegrounds की बात करें, मतलब गेमिंग की दुनिया में बहुत कुछ चल रहा है. PS5 है, people are crazy about it. So, what is one thing that makes people crazy about Web3 gaming?
See, no matter it is a Web3 or Web2, gaming itself is an addiction, Shambhavi.
Yes.
Right? So people love playing the games. If you see in 2020 and 2021, the gaming has surpassed the music industry. That means the music industry was number one. People love music. People love the watching the TV. People love watching the movies and all. But the analysis says in 2021, like blockchain gaming has surpassed the movie industry, the music industry, and it has taken the number one place. Means people love playing games, especially the blockchain games, because of the revenue, one thing. Second thing is the immersive technologies, the graphic, the designs, the attractiveness of games. See, if you're playing a game which is not having good images and good characters, you definitely don't love it. But if the game is really immersive and really attractive, you have to play it hours together. You sit in the washroom and play the game. That's how people made a lot of money. So that intrigued people very much to get into the blockchain space. And also the revenue part, right? So revenue part was very incredible in 2020 and 2021. Example, I used to make $1,500 per month back in 2021 only by playing one single account in the game called Axie Infinity, what we call as father of all blockchain games. Imagine a person like me, a normal player, playing $1,500, getting $1,500 per month. Imagine people who are, esports players, who are the players actually very good in playing the games. They would have earned even more, right? So this is the scope of blockchain technology and the blockchain games. People love it. People love playing the games.
I mean, $1,500 is a huge amount, really. And मतलब मैं तो अपने दोस्तों को कहती रहती हूँ because I have a lot of friends, who are very much into gaming side of the thing. So I keep telling them just explore blockchain gaming, Web3 gaming. That is going to be more interesting. So this is about a little overview. Now, what I really want to know, because I know guys हम लोग ये बहुत सारा कर चुके हैं Web3 के ऊपर AMEs, but क्योंकि हो सकता है कि आप में से कुछ ने अभी पहली बार हमारा AM ज्वाइन किया हो, Priya, can you just give a quick little overview on what is Web3 and then what is Web3 gaming?
Okay, I'll just give a little bit introduction. Web3 gaming and Web2 gaming. So if you understand difference between Web2 gaming and Web3 gaming, then it's very easy to go to the next question. Web2 game we call as a traditional games. Shambhavi, you have a phone. Your phone will be having an integrated inbuilt the game applications, right? So you play the game, you play it just for fun. And if you want to upgrade your game, you will be buying some armors, buying some power, and then you play the game to make it super fast. And you compete with the opposite person and you win the game. But at the end of the day, what you don't get anything, just a feel good factor, right? But the beauty of the blockchain games is you play a game and you get rewards, which is in the form of cryptocurrencies. And these rewards will be exchanged at any point of time, depends upon your interest, right? Somebody is asking a question, 50,000 rupees है मेरे पास क्रिप्टो करेंसी से 1 crore हो जाएगा बोलो तब इन्वेस्टमेंट करो. This is a very good question.
Very wrong idea, actually, English.
That's a very wrong idea. Please don't invest more than your earning.
Yes.
That's what I
Like we
can
always
say.
say कि invest only what you can afford to lose in this. और obviously 50,000 1 crore होने में तो खैर अगर होना भी होगा तो बहुत समय लगेगा. तो मतलब research करिए, I would say, and obviously we
No,
are.
this is a very volatile market, Shambhavi. So people have to understand that when they are putting the money, they need to understand that they have that capacity to take the risks. It's a very volatile market, and we need to have a strong analysis when we are investing, whether as an investor or as a trader. We should have a strong analysis to get into the cryptocurrency spaces. That's why we as an influencers say, everybody, guys, please do your own research before you are investing in any of the product.
Exactly.
Because the same benefits you get, the same rug pulls also is available in the market. That's why we are working a lot on the adoption and awareness of cryptocurrency spaces right now as an influencers and also pioneers in the industry from quite long. Okay, coming to the point, Web3. So where we have stopped on the Web3 games, right? You play a game, at the end of the day, you don't get anything. It's just a matter of fun factor, right? But by playing the blockchain games, what you get a rewards, and that rewards in the form of cryptocurrencies. You will be exchange your cryptocurrencies at any point of time, right? Suppose say today, I'm taking more example Axie Infinity because that's a game where everybody knows. So this game, if you make a small love potion, which is the in-game rewards, say today market is very dull, and tomorrow still dull. Another 1 month it is dull. After 1 year it is going up. The beauty of this Web3 gaming is you can accumulate as many as in-game rewards. When the market goes up, you can trade it. That means you can sell it off, right? That scope, that visibility is not there in the blockchain Web2 traditional gaming. That's why, because of the transparency, people love to play the blockchain games. Yeah.
Yes, indeed. I think like when it comes to reward, especially though is reward वाले चीज से I get another question which I think a lot of our audience is thinking about right now. हम सबको पता है 30% टैक्स लगाए हुए हैं गवर्नमेंट ने, ठीक है, which is very a problematic scenario when it comes to converting your money and selling your assets basically. तो जब हम इन अर्निंग्स की बात करते हैं तो आई नो ऑफ कोर्स यूर सिंस यूर अ गेमर यू वुड नो दिस, तो उसमें टैक्सेशन का क्या जो सिनेरियो होता है वो होता है?
It's same as like what the tax you are paying with governments right now at the moment, like how much you are paying for this normal cryptocurrency. No matter the trade you have done, no matter the profits you have taken, you are liable to pay 30% tax in the Indian government. It is also, I think, mostly it is also same with the games. But the beauty, the good thing with the Indian government is Indian government recently have announced that esports is one of the biggest industry in traditional gaming as well as the blockchain gaming, the Web3 gaming we call it as. Esports has been announced as a multi-sport event, and this is governed by Ministry of Youth Affairs and the Sports. Right, the moment they have announced this announcement, investors are actually rushing into the markets to invest on the gaming, the platforms and gamify ecosystem, right? So that's one good thing which I like about the Indian, Indian market and the Indian regulations as well. Coming into the aspects of regulation, yes, I also prefer a right like regulation will always keep the space clean.
Yes.
We need the regulations, but it should be, win-win situation. Not every cryptocurrency is a scam. Not every cryptocurrency is good. There should be always some stable coins where we can trade it along with. That sort of window is open means yes. Obviously, people will not go out of the countries. People will sit within in India and they do wonders because India is a very lucrative market. No matter the situation is, we are always here to encourage people, and the brilliant brains is from India, like all the techies,
Yes.
all the crypto guys, all the people who are leading right now, Satvik, Unocoin CEO, and also Polygon. Polygon is again, yeah, one more wonder. Right now, Shadium also is doing a very good wonders. Like there are big, brilliant minds who have gone out of the market and, doing good wonders in out of the countries. Some people already staying in India. So we need a right regulation to keep these big brains and brilliant minds within India. Yeah.
बिल्कुल, आई थिंक जब इस चीज की बात आती है खास करके हम देखते हैं कि आधी सिलिकॉन वैली इंडियन से भरी हुई है. रीजन मीइंग
Exactly.
कॉम्पेंसेशन, पे पैरिटी.
True. You see, ETHCC, yesterday, today it's happening right now. 75% of the population who have arrived in ETHCC is Indians,
Yes.
right? Every big platform has been built by Indians, and all C-suite guys is Indians. So, the government should actually safe and secure the brains behind the technology as well as even the cryptocurrencies, all these innovative technologies as well. Yeah, that's what I feel personally.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल 100% I totally agree with you on this, Priya. But coming back to the topic, right?
Gaming.
Like we were just now talking how traditional gaming and that is different, but now we see that there's a monetary benefit that we get by playing the blockchain and the Web3 games. But are there any other opportunities that we see that are being offered to the players?
Well, you need to understand that like the markets of cryptocurrency space is volatile. Same way, blockchain gaming has made a very big fortunes back in 2020 and 2021. But right now, if you see the players, the revenue and the monetization is almost come to minus 95%. Why? Because the downfall of play to earn markets and the cryptocurrency space. And right now, who are building the games is actually the people who are very passionate about the gaming. But in 2020 and 2021, who have built the games is not actually the gamers, who are not actually the developers. They are the people who want to extract money out of the market, right? I mean to say, I don't say it as a rug pull, but then we have to talk in reality. All the bad players has been flushed out of the market in this bear market. That's one of the best thing. So there are the scalability issues because people made a trillions of money in this space in this Web3 gaming by raising the funds, but that the funds has not been used properly. And who have done the fundraise, these game product owners have not concentrated focused on upgrading their games. Means like we see barely 5% of the games who are focusing right now. This lead to the scalability issues. When there is a scalability issues, obviously it also makes the market fall down. I mean, the particular trend fall down. Keeping this in the mind, right now, people who are building the products, we are making a lot of awareness, right? And also, the product value of your game depends upon the number of users, means number of players. Your game success defined by the number of players engaged in your platform every single day. When I say the engagements, it's mostly by playing the games, it's mostly by concentrating on the participation of the esports tournament. It's mainly focusing on the content means like the streaming what you're doing right now. So these all are actually the connecting dots in this web3 gaming. This helps the community to leverage more blockchain games in terms of revenue generation, as well as this makes the space very clean. So right now what we are building right now, what AGG is building is, we are integrating the games by the game owners who are focusing on a real time value. That means the gaming companies who are building with a lot of focus, one thing. Number two, we are also providing a scholarships with good revenue. Number three, we are also providing esports tournaments, integrating a esports tournament, because the esport tournament is one of the biggest revenue model for the players other than the play to earn. The players can also play the games, players can also participate in the esports tournaments, players can also stream. For example, I'll tell you right now, YouTube is one of the biggest streamer, and also Twitch, also Discord. So there are different modules of streams, but who is the owner of your content? Obviously YouTube is the owner of your content. As a player, you will never be a owner of your content. So what we are doing is, we are building a platform right now that we are providing a bandwidth for every single player come and stream their own content, right? Say for example, Axie Infinity first stage of a person also need what is the first level of game. So if you want to pivot into the second level, you also need how the second level of game looks. So every time you start a game, you will have a requirement to know the fourth level, fifth level, and the higher levels. So whoever are playing the games, they can simultaneously stream their content, they also get some rewards. That's what AGT is building right now. We are making a holistic ecosystem where these blockchain games can really leverage, and they can also give a multiple revenue models to make the community and the gaming space more scalable.
That's really interesting and very, very, very amazing concept, I would say. क्योंकि Web3 का core ही इस बात में है that you own your content, you own the things that you are doing. So another quick question. I know a lot of us, we have been into gaming, but not all of us, including me, have explored blockchain gaming as such. So what is the first step? Like, how do we start playing? Is there any D app, or how do we start?
See, for basically the Web3 games, you have mostly right now, we are still in the very nascent stages. Not every game is available on the mobile applications at this point of time. At least 90% of the games are, the web-based games. 10% only you can see mobile-based games. So to start a game, you need to have a digital assets, right? So you actually asked a very good question. Not every player will have a fund to fund themselves. So where they'll come to the gaming guilds. That means we. So we are the people who purchase the NFTs very bulk from the game owners, and we lend them in the name of scholarships to the players who are seeking the scholarships. For example, back in 2020, one Axie Infinity, that small Pokemon funny game, which made $1 trillion industry right now, which is a father of blockchain games, a set of Pokemon, we call it as a build, set of 3 Pokemons was costing around $1,500, which is very crazy, right? Same way, right now, any game, if you want to play the game, you have to start with purchasing the NFTs. There are free to play games as well. Free to play games means you'll get a free NFTs from the game owners, but you cannot earn the revenue out of it. You can play just like as a Web2 game, and then you cannot earn the revenue out of it, the rewards out of it. But the more you upgrade the power, you buy another NFTs, and then you can start the real-time revenue, right? So this is the first requirement. purchasing the NFTs is the first requirement. For that, obviously, you have to come to the gaming guilds only. Yeah.
I think that's an interesting point because, which means it's a whole lot of process which involves first having a wallet, then, acquiring NFTs, then going to the particular platform to play that particular game, right?
Uh, that actually we will take care as a guild owners. We will be taking care of Shambhavi right now. You doesn't need to go for we give a hassle-free experience. You doesn't need to go create a wallet immediately, just like that. You just come join in our gaming guild, and you finish the application form. You take a training. It's like as simple as a job. There are some memes people used to call as blockchain gaming is like working in a software company. It was very funny jokes which we have read in last 2 quarters. It's as simple as like a game, because if you see the history, like the last 2 3 4 quarters was very bad, but then before that, while in the pandemic, like this blockchain gaming is one of the biggest revenue source for in the Southeast Asian countries. People earn $1,000, $1,500, and it helped them for their livelihood. So it's a biggest revenue model. Even now this market is like a skyrocket. I feel very confident about my product, because we're sitting in the golden mine, because it's an entertainment industry. It's a never ending industry, Shampavi.
Indeed, I would not disagree on that, क्योंकि मैं खुद भी इस पूरे चीज के पोटेंशियल में इतना ज्यादा बिलीव करती हूँ ना, that I've whenever if somebody, since I'm in the space, people ask me question, okay, you are doing this thing, what is it? So I tell them these things with such enthusiasm that the person has no choice but to believe in what I'm actually saying. So the industry is never ending, and obviously the future, like we say, Bitcoin is the future, crypto is the future, and of course Web3 is indeed the future. तो उस हिसाब से देखें तो बिल्कुल बाकी yeah, you say
Go ahead.
yeah.
Yeah.
बाकी एक और क्वेश्चन जो आता है मेरे दिमाग में with this thing, because we see so many hacks happening all along, since the very beginning of the whole crypto ecosystem, whole Web3 ecosystem. तो जब हम इन गेम्स की बात करते हैं, not your platform in particular, let's say any Web3 gaming, whatever we have on our whichever is available, so we collect certain rewards, right? In-game rewards. What if they get hacked? Like, how do we save them from getting hacked? What's the theory for that?
Oh, this is actually the what if you know about Axie Infinity, such a big game has been got hacked in 2022 May, $650 million, right? We feel like it's a internal hack, but taking care of the smart contracts actually help a lot, and you have to take care of your keys, right? So this helps in the community to make the space very very transparent. So you should not give your keys to anybody. You should not give your assets to anybody. Your handover, you should not do that one actually. The major thing with the blockchain gaming is like you need to have everything. Uh, the hacks, especially your smart contracts, should be very clean. Auditing should be done very well. Yeah. So imagine happened with Axie Infinity. There is no surprise. It may not happen with other simple game as well. So you have to be very careful, because the moment you are involved with $1 trillion income, because every single game will have a NFT marketplace usually, and the community the players will invest a huge money to purchase the digital assets. I mean the NFTs of a particular game. Obviously, you have to be very careful. Otherwise, being a product owner, the community will never believe you. So you have to be very careful about it. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And that's a very big challenge. Yeah.
Indeed. I think when it comes to Web3 crypto, anything which is new, not just Web3 crypto, I would say, जब start में banking system भी आया था, they also had a lot of challenges, convincing people that your money is going to be safe with us. So anything that is very new, I think it's a challenge for the product owners to, make people trust it. So on this note, guys, I know this is a very interesting topic and you're learning all sorts of new things. You have any questions or anything that you want to say, an opinion maybe? comment sections are open. Just drop your comments from whatever platform you're watching this from. आपके interaction से ये AMAs और interesting हो जाते हैं, like I always say. So please don't shy away and drop whatever queries you have. We have an expert sitting here who's literally the owner of this one nice gaming platform in Web3. So yeah, please go ahead and ask whatever questions you have. So another thing that is very interesting here is when we talk about India, we recently talked about how things have come up and how it is. So what like how do we see the legal implications of playing games in India? Because we know that for battlegrounds games like these games, there's a certain time limit that is fixed. If you surpass that time, you can't play anymore in the particular day. So is there any such thing with Web3 gaming or any other legal implications?
No, Web3 game does not have, first of all, you need to understand the limitation is different and legal implication is different. You can play the game unlimited, but for every single game, you will have a quest. You have to complete the quest and you can play unlimited. You can learn the game as well. Once your quest has been done, like every single game have their own style of mechanism. When the mechanism has done, and you can also play non-stop. No matter how much revenue you earn, it's all like learning a new technology. But when it comes to the legal complications, having said before, yes, it is having some legal complication as in terms of regulations. That's it, nothing else. So about regulations, I already spoke before. We need to have a right window on the regulation. Yes.
Okay. So when we talk about, like you already mentioned, we need to get NFTs and all. Of course, your platform provides this very nice hassle-free, way to start with your gaming things. But what role do these NFTs play in gaming?
NFTs is required to start a game. To set up a game itself, you need to have that characters, NFT
Okay.
characters. Without that, you cannot set up a account.
So it's like a avatar, like we.
Characters. Yeah, it's characters. Avatars
Okay.
is different. Avatars is again it comes in the metaverse. Avatars, I mean, it's a vast subject actually. NFTs is the basic requirement to start a game. Yeah,
Okay. So
and
like,
also this. Yeah, please.
yeah,
So with the NFTs, you play the game and you earn the in-game rewards. This in-game rewards can be tradable at any point of time. Parallelly, you can also trade your NFT assets, the digital assets which you own. See, the beauty with the Web3 games is if you're owning the NFT assets, it's 100% of your control. Whereas with the Web2 games, you buy some power, you buy some armor and all, but you are only pushing your money to them. But where the money is going, you never know. But with the NFT games, you will see where your money is locked and what you have done, what power you have purchased. Everything is a blockchain based. That smart contract is very visible. You buy an NFT, it has a smart contract, it is very much visible. How much floor price you're buying with, which marketplace you're buying with. And the beauty is, there are some marketplaces, say for example, you are sick and you don't want to play for next 10 days. You can lock your NFTs, you can lend them to the players who are seeking to play the game. And they also make some money, you also get some reward by lending your NFTs, right?
interesting. Yes.
So that's how it is. There are different use cases of blockchain games. This is one out of that. One is play and earn. You buy the NFTs, you play and you earn. You also participate in DAO governance tokens. You also participate in this esports tournaments. You also participate in streams. You do the trade of your NFT digital assets. You also lend them. I mean, it's a vast subject, Shambhavi,
I
altogether.
think Web3 किसी भी हमने आज तक इतने सारे AMAs कर लिए 3-4 कर लिए with different experts and never has this ever happened that we have been able to cover the entire topic in just a span of whatever we do an AMA for. So obviously it's a very vast topic and there's so many things to learn from. But let's just see this one thing that everybody wants to know. Future. So what is the future of Web3 gaming in India and of course globally, which is also the title of our AMA today?
Oh yeah, let's talk about global first. Think the gaming as a global product. Don't think only the Indian product. First, let's talk about global. Uh, the the blockchain gaming has become one of the biggest use case for the massive adoption of blockchain technology. How? In 2020, I'll give as example. While in the pandemic, people have created 1.5 million unique wallets. I mean the accounts as well. So every single day they used to play 1.5 million accounts. I mean 1.5 million people is playing the games every single day. Imagine $1 they have made on an average, which is going to be 1.5 million dollars. It's a very big money. And imagine this 1.5 million into 30 days. How much money they have made. This is one thing.
Calculator.
This is one example, right? This is one example. Not example, it happened in real. And second thing is, this fund has to be going to wallets only. From wallets, it has to go to exchanges only. And from exchange, it has to go to the bank accounts. So all the system is interlinked. Again, connecting the dots. Wallet creation, integration, going to the exchanges, peer-to-peer transactions, collecting the fiat currencies and all. This help the livelihood. That's the secondary thing. But connecting the dots. So this has become a biggest use case for the massive adoption of blockchain technology, right? And now within India, that was a very nascent stage. And now within India, come to the point of India. India have how much population? 1.4 billion,
Yeah, nearly.
right? Nearly. 1.4 billion May, 1%, how much it is? 14 million.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
18 million.
14 million, 1.4 billion May, 14 million people are playing the games every single day. 1 rupiah per day, which is going to be 14 million rupees, right? So imagine 1.4 million, say 1% of the people, 14 million people playing games one single day, every day they are making 14 million per month. It is going to be a very big revenue. And this is how it is helping to grow the economy of the country. This is what people have to understand, that government has to understand that how this particular segment, this blockchain technology is helping the communities, helping the country to grow the economy, right? If this can be understandable for the governments, it's very easy to make the blockchain gaming even more bigger, right? Having said that, esports is one good positive thing which they have announced, which I really like into it. And then yes, we are still in the nascent stages. Obviously the adoption will come. So embrace the technology, adopt it, as well as experiment it and grow. Example, I'll tell you, I mean, like we have recently celebrated the Bitcoin Pizza Day. What
Yes.
if the gentleman from the programmer from Canada, I think so, Miami, somebody from USA. What if that programmer would not have purchased this 2 pizzas for 10,000 Bitcoin? Today, you will be a millionaire, right?
Billionaire, I would say.
Yeah. So we never know what technology will build to for us. Use technology for a right way. Use technology only till it is required. Even for the gaming also, use it till it is required. Use for, I tell to players, all our players, use the gaming only for certain duration. Don't play unlimited. So if, for example, if your quests are there, complete your quests, get some reward, deal done, and then get your reward per month. Don't play, don't waste too much of time. Somebody is asking, please give details about the system configuration to play. Who is paying for this Web3 winning?
Okay.
Thank you for it.
Crypto Bonkers first. Yeah, let's just take Crypto Bonkers question first. Please give details about the system configuration to play the game.
We have a team of people, like my technical team will take a configuration of the particular any games. If you can join our Discord channel, we have our technical people, so they'll help you how to integrate. We will train. We have a procedure. Okay, you should understand what our gaming will do. Number one, we release a small form in Google. Right now, we are making it as automation because our MVP is building at this point of time. Probably in the dashboard, we'll have an automation system. But currently, we are manually putting in all our social accounts, including our Discord. Our Discord channel is one of the biggest Discord channel as per the discordify.com in the Web3 gaming space. So you just open our Discord, you will find so many applications, and that applications is will be selected by our team of managers. You will have a training for next 15 days to 2 weeks, 2 months, depends upon the way how you play, which sort of game you are planning to play. And you will be also tracked for next 1 month on an average how much revenue you are making. And then yes, you will be our permanent player. Probably right now what we are planning is we are also working on the fractional ownership of NFTs, because most of the players see, if you own the NFTs 100%, you will have an interest to play the game. So we are also working on that model, that a little bit of benefit where the players also will get the fractional ownership right now. So we have some more questions, let me check it out. So gaming guild is AGG is paying, that is clear. Share the link to play the game. I'm interested. Crypto Monk, kindly join our Discord channel. You have so many games. You choose whatever the game type of game you like. And today we also announced a game called Katana New. Guys, I need to talk about this game. This game is really interesting. So this is only one game which I have seen so good after Axie Infinity. Even despite of the crypto winter, despite of this FTX crash, they are building constantly like how AGG is building. So today we have released 20 different scholarships. Kindly go through our timeline and just submit your application.
I think, Priya, what you can do is ask someone from your team to reply to his comment so that he can get in connection with them.
Amrita, if you're around, I don't know, like if they're around, because it's already evening for them, they logged out. Amrita, if you're around, kindly please drop this link in the sheet.
Yeah. So Sandeep is also asking who is paying for all these Web3 game winnings, like whatever money you earn, who's paying, where is this fund coming from? This is also an interesting question.
Exactly. So they play the games. We have a master account. We will be owning the master account, but we will be giving you the sub account. So you are playing the game. Everything will come to our master account. We will be splitting the revenue model. AGG revenue model is like 100% a player is playing, 50% will be going to the DAO, and 50% will be splitting between player and DAO. So 50%, 50% will what is that player get, and out of the 50% what the gaming guild owners get also, 20% will go to the managers, because managers also managing the guild, right? Like today Shambhavi is taking my interview on behalf of Unocoin, so Shambhavi have to get benefited. Same way my managers who are managing my guild, obviously they have to have a stake in the company. That means 20% will be holded by them, so 30% will be using for the our gaming guild other operations. So we pay actually, the gaming guild owner will pay.
Okay, so this also makes me, I know we are supposed to wind it up now, but just one quick little question. So, obviously, because we all want to understand this, how is this thing working? So, the owner of the particular game is paying the players in certain tokens. That's not how it's working.
We purchase the NFT assets. Again, I'm repeating, we purchase the NFT assets from the gaming owners. So the more you play the game, the more you earn the reward. They have the different mechanism. Tokenomics, we call it as. Depends upon the tokenomics. There is unlimited supply for the in-game rewards, mostly unlimited supply. For example, Axie Infinity, AXS is the digital asset and SLP is the in-game reward. You play the game by using the digital assets AXS and you get a SLP. SLP is the unlimited supply. So the technically whatever you play the game, you will be getting the reward, the in-game rewards.
Okay.
We convert it and we pay to you.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So, what I want to understand here is if
One more thing. If you also want to take the digital, the in-game rewards and accumulate it and wait till the market goes up, you can wait. We are happy to transfer the same in-game rewards to your wallet. The player's wallet.
Hmm. Another thing that comes to my mind right now, if the supply of those particular tokens is unlimited, how the market value is defined?
That is what the challenge right now. That's why we are working on with the different games which have limited supply. And right now, you didn't ask me the question, what is the trends in the market right now? So I would have added this point. The trends in the market, what we are looking right now is the games without unlimited supply, maybe a parity of only NFTs. So the more you play, the more value of your NFTs will increase. Somebody is actually working on such mechanisms right now. So that's what we are looking into. Number two is AR. VR also is one of the biggest trend in the market. And the interoperability. Interoperability means earlier it was like only single blockchain. And right now, whatever the games people are building is actually a multi-blockchain. Even today, Polygon also is making it as a multi-blockchain, right? So multi-blockchain, the benefit of multi-blockchain is like it's easy to access to one blockchain to another blockchain, and you can transfer to accounts. It's very feasible for the people. Also, AI and machine learning is one of the biggest trend right now, but I am not particularly looking into AI, because AI for me it's a very good tool. And by using the AI, what we are doing is like we are understanding the mindset of the people, what sort of games they are looking out for. Depends upon that, we can produce a different games to the
Yes.
players.
Yes, there's another question from Sandeep. He's asking, can I bring my own wallet in your games? Example, MetaMask or Phantom.
You can do it, but you have to buy from us, or else you have to buy from the games.
Hmm. Okay, so I think the CMA was very interesting, and since Priya, you requested me to wind it up in a certain time limit, so
Actually, I'm not feeling well, Shambhavi. That's the reason I'm just little.
absolutely no problem at all. I think our audience today, they enjoyed it thoroughly, and maybe we can plan another session maybe in a few coming days. तो उनको भी और जो चीजें जाननी है वो और जान सकते हैं. In the meanwhile, guys, I know you guys have a lot of questions.
Do any player have disclosed their identity to play the game? Yes, we have a KYC procedure. I'll tell you why, guys. Most of the time, what happens is like in the Southeast Asian countries, there are players like who come below average group of 10, 12 years. Those players are super active, but you see the PUBG game, people used to. I mean, we have seen very bad news in India itself. There are people who kill parents if they are not giving the bank accounts and all. So to eradicate all this stuff, we take a KYC, which is mandatory. The reason is that we want to know who is playing. So right now in our gaming guild, who have actively pay, like before onboarding itself, we have a procedure. So KYC is mandatory.
That is very necessary. Like KYC is very mandatory because young
And in
minds.
case yes, and in case if the kids KYC is not there, usually we will take the parents' consent letter and the KYC as well. This is to again on the safer side. Yeah.
Yes, this is always very necessary, even for anything, I guess, which involves money. KYC should be done just so everything is formulated and it's documented. Acha, so
No, it's not. It's not about money. It's all about making things very organized and clean.
yeah, both.
Yeah.
Sure, Crypto Monker. I think today, if her associate is available, she'll provide the link, or maybe tomorrow, whenever she comes back, she'll just reply onto your comment and you can take the link from there. Otherwise, what's your Discord channel, Priya?
It's Avisa Guild. Well, let me
Okay.
share with you.
What you can also do is spell it for them, maybe, so that they can find the exact channel.
ABISAGUILD.
Hmm.
Let me
So,
share the link tree. I'm trying to share the link tree.
okay.
So that's easy for everybody to.
Avisa Guild. Yeah, that's right.
I'm trying to drop it.
I think what you can do is you can drop in here the chat option that you have available. Okay.
Edit.
From the back end team, can you please just put that on the comment section, in the live comment section, so that people can use this particular link to go to their Discord channel? Okay. So the backend team will now do the work. And it's been an interesting AMA 23, and I got to learn so many new things. Honestly, even now I'm gonna go try and see how much money I can earn from this whole thing. On this note, I know, guys, you love this particular AMA, Crypto Monker, Sandeep. So please go and share, retweet this particular AMA so that more and more of your friends can get to know about this kind of a system that exists. सबको गेम खेलना बहुत पसंद है, लेकिन सबको नहीं पता है कि इससे पैसे भी बनाए जा सकते हैं. So please do share everywhere, wherever you want to. And yeah, of course, stay tuned and keep following Unocoin. Thank you so much for joining in today, Priya. It was lovely having you.
Thank you so much, Shambhavi. Have a great night. Bye bye.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Bye, guys. Bye, everyone.